Hey there, it's Sean Bailey, the Sales Funnel Nerd, and welcome to this video where today we're going to do something a little bit differently. We're going to go in and do some funnel hacking. I'm going to show you what that is in this video here. We're going to take a look at an existing working funnel and basically take a look from the inside. And I'm going to show you how to hack this funnel and create your own version of it in ClickFunnels. So let's take a look at this funnel that we're going to hack today. Okay, so here's the funnel that we're going to hack here. And what this is a free offer with a sales funnel strapped to the end of it, as you're going to see here. So in this page here for Russell, he's offering a DVD that he will send to you, and you just have to pay the cost of the shipping. So it's a free DVD, but you have to pay $5 for the shipping for this DVD. So you can see here, it's a fairly simple page. What this is also going to do here, you can see all the elements of this page, not a lot to it, but it's also going to show us how to create perfect webinars. That's the actual training that's going to be on this DVD. So when we click the button here, we get a pop-up window that asks us for our shipping information, and then it's going to ask us for our billing information here. So I'm just going to take a sec and fill this out. Okay, so after we enter in our information, it takes us to step 2 on this order form, on this 2-step order form here. So we can see the actual product that's listed off here. So we'll get this for $4.95. That's essentially covering the shipping. It's going to ask us for our credit card number. And down we can see here there's this extra little item here, this box, that if I check it off here, we can get the actual PowerPoint and Keynote files. So an extra offer on top of this. And when we check this off here, this is available for $47. So if I check this off here, you can see it adds it to our order here. So now our $4.95 initial offer just jumped up by $47 just by having this little extra option for the digital files that some people might want here. So we can decide whether or not we want this little extra option, and then we complete the order. So let's have a look at the next step here. Okay, so here we can see we've clicked complete order, and our progress bar has gone a little bit farther, but we can see it says almost complete. Here I'm going to zoom in so we can see all this. There, we can see it says almost complete, stop everything, and then we've got a video that plays. I'm going to zoom back out again a little bit here just so we can see them all. So our headline here, video, some more text, and then we've got, it explains what the offer is that was described in that VSL, just gives another call to action here at the bottom and outlines the order. So it says it was $14.97, we can add it on, so now an additional upsell essentially of $300 on top of this. Or we've got our no link, no thank you, please I don't want this huge discount, and then we can choose what we want to do from there. Okay, and here we see the final page after we've completed our purchase here. So there's a lot of stuff going on this page. I've taken some screenshots along the way. So let's take a look at this funnel and hack it and make it our own. So I've taken some screenshots of this funnel so that we can kind of keep track of things as we hack our way through it here. But really, as far as the number of pages, we only need a couple of pages. Now this one, I've just kind of numbered off all the elements. We'll go through that. But you can see it's an order page of 2. When we click on the button, it brings up a pop-up that's got an order form inside of it. And then from there, we've got an order bump for an additional offer. Then we've got an upsell page, and then our order confirmation page. So let's build out those pages. So we need 1, 2, 3 pages. Okay, so here we are over in ClickFunnels. So I'm going to add my first step here, my first page for hacking this out, and we'll call this free plus shipping. We'll go with F plus S. Because we're going to send, let's say we're going to send away a DVD. So for this one, to make sure that we get that order page, we actually need to go with an order form. So we click on order form, and we're just going to tear this thing apart and whatnot. So we can just go with this two-step one here. So we'll select this template, come back and order it in a sec here, or we'll come back and edit it in a moment. For now, we'll just add in the rest of the pages. So that's going to be that 2-step order page. And then we need our upsell page. So we'll say 1 click. And the next step that we needed was order confirmation. So we'll add that one in as well. So as far as just duplicating that funnel from Russell Brunson there with the perfect webinar. So we'll go back and edit this. So if we jump into the editor, we need to just make a few adjustments. Now we want to set this up. We don't want to have this order form here because we want to kind of duplicate Russell's layout. So because we're funnel hacking the guy who showed me how to funnel hack. So as we can see here, we'll just go back. So we've got a headline on the top, and then we've got kind of a section here with a white background or a pattern background. Then we've got a picture of a proof element, videos, another picture, and then a button to bring up the information. This part we're not going to worry about the lower part so much, but I'm going to just jump in and tear this thing apart and kind of get it set up here, and then throw in the finer points here. Okay, so as you can see here, so I've got in my headline up top here, and I've kind of copied the elements pretty close as far as the general layout. So if we just take a look over at Russell's again, so as you can see, for item number 3 with the pictures, the proof pictures on the side, I've got mine kind of stacked one on top of each other. All I would have to do is just make this a 3-column row, and then I could have 2 pictures and then a video and then another picture underneath here. But so I only need to add in a button that opens up the pop-up and then put in another section at the bottom. So I'll just do that really quickly so you can see. It's extremely simple though. So add in a 1-column row, and now I'm just going to add in my button. I'm not going to get too detailed with this right now, just so that you don't have to watch a extremely long video. So there's my button. Main thing is I want to bump up the size on this thing. So I'll change my font size. There we go. Button gets maybe something like that. So I haven't found a good background to use right now. I've just got a solid color, but I do like how Russell's got kind of the pattern background. You can set it up so that it's static or that it moves when they scroll. To give kind of a weird, I don't know exactly what it means, but it's called a parallax effect, but it looks kind of cool. But as far as our images, all we have to do is just click and then just browse to the image. If you don't have it, you can upload it to ClickFunnels and then just go to it. So I'm just going to add one in here as far as this. And I might just leave it at that as far as my proof elements. I'm going to take this out, just delete that one. So I've got that, my video. So below that, he also had one more picture. So if I wanted to, I would just click here, add an element, go to media, and then image, and then boom, throw in another picture if I wanted to. But we'll just move along to this. So I need to add another section underneath here. So I just click on this, and I want it to go full width. And then from there, I'm going to add, so it's just some links and then a text box underneath. So we'll just add a new row, 1 column. And then the element that we would need is for some links. Hang on. So some navigation links. Those are purple and extremely hard to see right now. One sec, I'm just going to change that color. There we go to white. So this is our navigation links, and then below that was just a text block with kind of some legal disclaimer, I think it was. So we would just add in text, and then for that we could just add in paragraph if we wanted, and then just go in, edit this, and then change up the color. The next thing we want to do is have our pop-up taken care of here. So when we click the button in Russell's funnel, it brings up the 2-step order form so that people can get this. So we would change our call to action here. Instead of click to sign up, claim your free DVD. Now we can get a little fancier with that and throw in you can put in a little subhead on this button here. But for now, we'll just leave that as is. So we're going to set this to open the pop-up. So for now, we just click on, or go over to pop-up, and then click on to show pop-up. And we're going to add in what we need here. So we add in a row. We're just going to go with a 1-column row, and then add in, because we're using an order page here, we can add in a 2-step order form. And there we go. So now we would go in and edit the finer points on this to match kind of, hack what Russell's got. So if we look, so it's just shipping and then your info, and then on here he has in an order bump. So I'm going to show you how to put that in place as well. So underneath this, we go in and we want to add in an element, and we want to add in order bump. So in here we go in and edit the details for people to select our order bump here. And then if we wanted to add or change any of these elements, we can. But that's it as far as we would customize our button, everything else. But that's how to get the two-step order form in that pop-up like we saw with Russell. So from there, I'm just going to click Save. And last thing that we would do is go in to set this button under Set Action. Just tell it to open the pop-up. Bing, bang, boom, save. Is that awesome? Yes, you think that's cool? I totally think that's cool as far as putting the order form inside the pop-up from the button there. So now we've got people set up to claim the free DVD that's going to show them all this awesome stuff. So the next page was the upsell. So if we look at the picture real quick. Okay, so we see here on our page for the upsell. Now he has it kind of set off to the side here. I probably would have this maybe more in the middle, but we can because we're hacking this, let's try to kind of duplicate it as best we can here. Okay, so we've got this page here. I'm going to use this one and just basically jump in and start duplicating the elements. I'll just do the first one here, just kind of so you can see. And it was, we needed, I'm going to go with a single column row, and we need a progress bar. It was content, I believe. Progress bar, there we go. So super easy. I'm going to jump in and start doing the rest of the elements here and then come back. So I've gone in and done some editing and just tried to reproduce the page. So from the top down, we can see we've got our progress bar, and then this I would probably clean up and make a little bit better, but it's an image to let them know that their order isn't complete, along with some text here. Then we had a video, and then we've got a bar with a headline just showing them what they can potentially add on to their order, let them know some information about it, and then just make it real easy for them to click and understand what's going on is that it's a single payment that will be added on. I understand that this will be added to my order. I'll get instant access inside the members area. Nice and clear, make sure that they understand exactly what's going on. And then we've got our no link in case they don't want to take advantage of our upsell for whatever reason. But who can imagine doing that, right? Because everything that we make is awesome. So that's it. We've kind of done kind of a reproduction of the page. Now you can go in and make this a little bit closer to the layout there, but you can see it's not too hard to, once you get in there and start playing around with the elements. And if you've got some pictures, taken some references of the funnel that you're going to hack, then it's pretty easy to reproduce here. But we'll move on to the last page here. So to kind of duplicate what Russell's got here, I'm going to go in and edit out these elements and can just kind of show you why we've got each one set up the way we do here. Okay, so if we take a quick look here at the funnel, or at the last step in the funnel here with the order confirmation page. So essentially it was a headline at the top telling them thank you for the purchase, and then we have we can see a video, a picture of the product there, and then we have some steps underneath there, like access your product, other resources, as well as some whatever other steps that we want to include on this page. We want to, main thing is taking advantage of this page and using it to launch people into essentially into other funnels. So if we go over and have a look here, so this is just kind of reproducing it. I haven't changed up the background or anything, but again, you can see, so it's just a headline. Here's what to do next. Then we would throw in our video and a picture of our product. Step 1, telling them to access the product. And then step 2, we have get even more success. So then each one of these buttons would launch them off to other funnels that we have set up here. Step 3 could be whatever we want here. I would, just for an idea, just to kind of throw in something different, I have book an appointment with me, and then I would add in another element here and throw in maybe some code for some an appointment booking software that I have, and so that people can set up an appointment for maybe like if I want to have some type of consultation or done for you service that I offer, and the next step in that process is to get them on the horn and talk to them. But we can really just set it up to be whatever we want here. So that's kind of how to, that's the first foray into funnel hacking. So we'll see as far as doing some more funnel hacking. Hopefully this is the first of many funnel hacking videos, but I hope you like this one and saw how easy it is to dive into ClickFunnels. So I thought it would be kind of cool to do funnel hacking and hack the first funnel on the guy who showed me how to funnel hack, because it was Russell who kind of laid this out for me before, some other stuff. So my hat is off to Russell and teaching me how to do this type of thing, and I hope you're able to take and use this and do some funnel hacking of your own. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, click on everything that's on this page. I'm sure I'll have something pop up or some more information in the description below this page. Thanks for taking the time and watching this. I will see you in the next video.